The two-cup method, guided visualization for shifting to parallel reality. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to share with you one of the most powerful yet simple visualization techniques that's been gaining incredible attention in the manifestation and reality shifting community, the two-cup method. If you've ever wondered if it's truly possible to shift into a parallel reality where your dreams have already come true, where your future self is thriving and living the life you desire, then this video is absolutely for you. Whether you're new to manifestation or you've been on this journey for a while, the two-cup method is surprisingly accessible and remarkably effective. Stick around as I walk you through the entire process, the science behind why it works, and then I'll guide you through a complete visualization so you can experience it for yourself. Let's dive in. So, what exactly is the two-cup method? At its core, this technique is beautifully simple. You take two cups, any two cups will do, and you use them as symbolic tools to represent two different versions of your reality. One cup represents your current reality, where you are right now. The other cup represents your desired reality, the life you're visualizing and calling into being. But here's where it becomes more than just a physical prop. The two-cup method combines several powerful concepts: the law of attraction, quantum mechanics principles, and guided visualization. You're essentially using these cups as a tangible anchor point for your consciousness to shift from one reality to another. The process involves, first, you clearly define your current state and your desired state. You might write these down or simply think about them clearly. Second, you perform a symbolic action with the water and the cups, moving the water from the cup representing your current reality to the cup representing your desired reality. This action serves as a powerful metaphor for transformation and transition. Third, and most importantly, you engage in a guided visualization where you mentally and emotionally experience your desired reality as if it's already happening. You're not just thinking about your future. You're feeling it, living it, becoming it. The magic happens when you combine intention, physical action, and visualization. Together, they create a frequency shift in your consciousness that, according to manifestation principles, aligns you with a parallel reality where your desires have already manifested. Now, I know that might sound unconventional, so let me explain the theory a bit deeper. If you've studied the law of attraction, you're familiar with the concept that like attracts like, that your thoughts and feelings create a vibrational frequency that attracts matching circumstances and experiences into your life. But the two-cup method takes this further. It's grounded in ideas about quantum reality and the multiverse theory. If you're familiar with quantum mechanics, you might know that the observer effect suggests that observation and consciousness play a role in shaping reality. Some interpreters take this further to suggest that consciousness can navigate between different probability timelines or parallel realities. From a manifestation perspective, we're essentially saying that right now, in this present moment, infinite versions of you exist across infinite timelines or parallel realities. There's a version of you who is already living your dream life. There's a version of you who is healthy, prosperous, confident, and thriving. The two-cup method is a tool to help your consciousness shift from the timeline where you're currently experiencing a particular circumstance to the timeline where you've already experienced the outcome you desire. You're not creating something new. You're shifting your awareness to a reality that already exists. Think of it like tuning into a different radio station. The station was always there. You're simply adjusting your frequency to access it. The physical act of moving water from one cup to another has psychological and metaphysical significance. Psychologically, it creates a clear mental marker, a moment where you consciously decide to transition from one mental state to another. It interrupts your normal thought patterns and commands your attention. Metaphysically, water is associated with emotional energy and flow in many spiritual traditions. You're literally flowing your emotional energy and consciousness from one state to another. The visualization that follows is crucial because it's the bridge between the physical action and the reality you're trying to manifest. During visualization, your brain doesn't actually distinguish much between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When you visualize in detail, feeling your emotions as if your desire has already manifested, you're training your nervous system to operate from that reality. Your body, your subconscious mind, and your energetic frequency all align with that state of already having what you desire. This is why feeling is so important. It's not enough to just intellectually understand that you desire something. You have to feel it in your body. You have to embody the emotions of already possessing it, already being it, already living it. One of the most powerful variations of the two-cup method focuses specifically on connecting with your future self. This is where things get really interesting. Your future self isn't someone far away in an abstract tomorrow. Your future self is a real, existing version of you that is currently living in a parallel timeline. A timeline where you made the choices and took the actions that led to the life you're now visualizing. Your future self is already successful. Your future self is already healthy, wealthy, peaceful, or whatever your desire is. They're not in the future. They're in a parallel now, existing simultaneously in an alternate reality stream. When you focus on your future self in the two-cup method, you're doing something incredibly potent. You're not just imagining what you want. You're connecting with the consciousness of a version of you that has already achieved it. You're allowing that future self to guide you, to show you what it's like to be them, to feel what they feel, to see through their eyes. Here's why this matters. Your future self has valuable information for you. They know what it's like to be on the other side of your transformation. They can show you what thoughts your achieved self thinks. They can reveal what beliefs your successful self holds. They can help you understand the emotional baseline of someone who has already manifested their desires. When you use the two-cup method with this focus, you're essentially having a conversation across timelines with the version of you that has already done what you're trying to do. You're downloading the frequency, the consciousness, the embodied state of your successful self into your current version. Think about how powerful this is. Instead of trying to force your way to success from a place of lack and striving, you're simply tuning into and aligning with the person you're meant to become. You're letting your future self show you the way. Many people find that when they connect deeply with their future self through this method, insights and intuitions start flowing. You begin to know, without being told, what actions to take. You start attracting opportunities and people that align with your future self's reality. Synchronicities increase. Life starts feeling easier because you're moving with the current of your natural destiny rather than against it. The future self focus transforms the two-cup method from a nice visualization technique into a genuine reality shifting tool. You're not just changing your mind, you're literally shifting into alignment with a different version of yourself that exists on a different timeline. Now, let's talk about the practical setup for your two-cup method practice. First, gather your materials. You need 2 cups. Any two will work. Some people prefer clear cups so they can see the water, but this isn't necessary. You'll also need water. Tap water is fine, though some people prefer spring water or water they've charged with intention. You'll need a small piece of paper and a pen, and you'll need a quiet, comfortable space where you won't be interrupted for about 15 to 20 minutes. Create an environment that feels intentional and calm. You can light a candle, play soft music, or burn incense if that resonates with you, but it's not required. What matters most is that you feel grounded and focused. Label your cups. 1 cup represents your current reality, your present state. This might be labeled old reality, current me, or however you want to phrase it. The 2nd cup represents your desired reality, your future self's reality. Label this new reality, future me, or my dream life. Next, get clear on what you're shifting from and shifting to. Take a moment to acknowledge your current reality without judgment. Notice where you are right now. What are your current circumstances, beliefs, or emotional state? Write this down briefly on a piece of paper, if that helps clarify it. Then, get crystal clear on your desired state. This is crucial. You're not being vague here. If you want to shift to a reality where you're confident and successful, feel into what that specifically means for you. What does success look like? How does your confident self carry themselves? What opportunities are available to that version of you? Fill the 1st cup about 3/4 full with water. This water represents the current reality, the life you're currently experiencing, your current frequency, the reality you're choosing to release. The 2nd cup remains empty. This represents the vacuum, the potential, the empty space that will be filled with your new reality. Take a moment now, before you begin the actual method, to get grounded in your body. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel your seat in your chair. Notice your breath. You want to be present and embodied before you begin this work. Some people like to set an intention aloud or silently. You might say something like, I am now shifting from my current reality to my future reality. I am becoming my best self. I am aligning with my future self. Adapt this to what feels true for you. Now you're ready to begin the actual method. Here's the 2-cup method step by step. Step 1. Take the cup containing water, the cup representing your current reality. Hold it in your hands for a moment. Really feel it. Feel the weight of it. This is where you've been. This is the reality you're releasing. Step 2. With intention and mindfulness, slowly pour the water from the first cup into the second cup. As you pour, imagine that you are literally pouring your consciousness, your energy, your awareness from your current reality into your desired reality. Watch the water flow. This is the moment of transition. You might silently say something like, I am releasing my old reality. I am stepping into my new reality. I am becoming my future self. Make it personal. Make it feel real. Step 3. Once all the water has been transferred, set both cups down. Take a moment to pause and acknowledge the shift that has just occurred. You have physically and symbolically moved from one reality to another. Step 4. This is where the guided visualization comes in. And this is the most important part. Close your eyes. Take several deep breaths. Feel yourself arriving in your new reality. Imagine that you are now your future self. You have everything you desire. You've already achieved your goals. You're already living the life you want. What does this reality look like? Open all your senses. What do you see around you? Look at the details. Notice colors, shapes, textures. What do you hear? Are there sounds of success, peace, joy, movement? Most importantly, how do you feel? What emotion dominates in this new reality? Is it peace, fulfillment, gratitude, confidence? Let yourself feel this fully. Don't just think about it. Actually feel it in your body. Your future self is present with you now. You might want to ask them questions. What do they want you to know? What beliefs are they holding? What are they proud of? What would they tell you about the path that got them here? Stay in this visualization for 5 to 15 minutes. The longer you can remain in this state of already being your future self, the more your consciousness will shift and align with that reality. Step 5. When you feel ready, slowly begin to return your awareness to your body and your current physical space. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a few deep breaths. Open your eyes slowly. Step 6. This is important. Stay in the feeling. Don't immediately jump back into your normal routine. For the next hour or however long you can maintain it, hold on to the feeling of being your future self. Notice how different things feel. Notice if your perspective shifts. Your nervous system should be recalibrated to operate from this new reality. That's it. That's the 2-cup method. I'm going to guide you through a complete visualization right now. You can follow along as you practice the 2-cup method, or you can come back to this whenever you want to deepen your practice. Find a comfortable place to sit. Make sure you won't be interrupted. Have your 2 cups ready, and when you're ready to begin the visualization, you can pour the water. Let's begin. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Again, breathe in and out. Feel your body settling into this moment, into this now. Now, when you feel ready, take that cup of water, the representation of your current reality. Hold it gently in your hands. Feel its weight. Feel its presence. This cup contains everything you're releasing. All the old beliefs, all the circumstances that no longer serve you, all the versions of yourself that you're ready to transform. Acknowledge this moment. Thank your current reality for all it has taught you, for all you've learned. And then, with full awareness and intention, begin to pour that water from the first cup into the second cup. As the water flows, imagine that you are transcending. You are crossing a threshold. You are moving from one timeline to another. The water flowing is the physical manifestation of your consciousness shifting. The old reality dissolves as the new reality is born. Feel the momentum of change. Feel yourself stepping across the threshold into a new dimension of possibility. Pour all the water over. Every last drop represents your full commitment to this new reality. Set the cups down. Now, take 3 deep breaths. With each breath, feel yourself settling into this new reality. Breathe in the energy of possibility. Breathe out any doubt. Breathe in your new life. Breathe out your old limitations. Now, I invite you to close your eyes. Let your awareness move inward. Imagine yourself in a beautiful space. This could be anywhere: a beach, a mountain, a peaceful room, a garden, wherever feels right to you. Take a moment to notice the details. What colors do you see? What textures? Look around. Make this place vivid and real. Notice what you hear. The sounds of this new reality. Maybe it's silence, or maybe it's the sound of success. Birds singing, water flowing, laughter, the hum of life moving in your favor. And now, feel it. Feel your body in this new reality. You have everything you desire now. Your goals are already achieved. Your dreams are already lived. You are already your best self. How does this feel in your body? Where do you feel it? Let the feeling expand. You notice a figure approaching. This is your future self. The version of you that is already thriving, already successful, already living the life you're shifting into. They walk toward you with ease and grace. There's a lightness about them, a confidence, a knowing. Look at them. Really look at them. This is who you're becoming. Notice how they carry themselves. Notice their expression. They are you, but more fully realized, more aligned, more awake. The 2-cup method is such a beautiful and simple tool, yet it's remarkably powerful when you engage with it fully and intentionally. Remember, you're not trying to force anything into being. You're simply tuning into a frequency that already exists. The frequency of your achieved self, your successful self, your thriving self. You're aligning with a parallel reality where you're already there. The fact that you're here watching this video, that you're curious about shifting your reality, is itself a sign. Your future self has been calling to you. Your future self wants you to know that what you desire is already real on another timeline, and it's absolutely available to you. I encourage you to practice the 2-cup method this week. Do it with full intention. Really feel the shift. Really connect with your future self. And then, watch what begins to change in your reality. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with anyone who might benefit from this powerful technique. Drop a comment below and let me know what you're shifting into. What reality are you calling forth? Thank you so much for being here. Remember, you are capable of creating the reality you desire. You are worthy of your dreams. Your future self is waiting for you. See you in the next one.